Hi students, welcome to first year commerce class. We are in the lesson business finance. In every class we are discussing about the merits and demerits of a particular source of finance. In our previous class we have discussed about the merits and demerits of public deposits. So in this class we are going to discuss about the merits and limitations of the source loans from commercial banks. What do you mean by commercial banks? Any bank which is working for earning profit by providing the banking service to the population, to the people, is called as a commercial bank. Every bank like ICICI, HDFC, Axis Bank, Union Bank of India, State Bank of India, all branches will come to this category of commercial banks. Means they are not development banks. Like we have got certain banks like NABARD and some agricultural banks, cooperative banks, which will provide loans or provide certain financial assistance with the motive of developing the society, with the motive of developing the poor. But commercial banks, though they provide banking services, they will charge for their service. They don't provide service at free of cost. So always their intention is by providing some banking service. What is a banking service? Accepting deposits and giving loans. In second year you will be learning in detail about the banks, what are the various types of banks and what are their services. Next year you will be learning in detail. So commercial bank is a bank which provides banking services to earn a profit. Clear? So there are so many commercial banks under private sector as well as public sector in India. Public sector means which runs under the guidelines, which runs under the control of Reserve Bank of India and Government of India, like Union Bank of India, previously known as Andhra Bank, now State Bank of India. Like private sector, we have got ICICI, HDFC, Axis Bank, these are all in the private sector. Okay. So commercial banks provide medium term loans. Okay. Commercial banks provide medium term finance or short term finance. Short and medium term they provide. Clear? So, what are the merits? Means advantages of taking loan from a commercial bank. Here we are discussing source of business finance, means amount of capital required by a company. We are not talking at an individual level for purchasing car or for purchasing home or for purchasing bike. We are not talking like that. We are talking in terms of business finance. That means for a public limited company or a private company, when they require capital, if they borrow that money from a bank, from a commercial bank, okay, that's what I have given the list of banks. So from a commercial bank, if it borrows money, what are the merits we have got, what are the disadvantages we have got, limitations we have got, that we are discussing in this class. First one, first advantage. Merits or advantage is same. Banks provide timely assistance. Timely assistance means as and when you require, immediately. Clear? Suppose you say tomorrow you have to make a payment of salaries around 10 lakhs. You require money in urgent. So because you are the customer of that bank and you have got account with that bank, they are known to you. So they provide you financial assistance, means they provide you funds for your requirements, whether you pay salaries or whether you buy some machinery, whether you buy some furniture, whether you have to pay wages, whether you have to pay tax to government. If any financial requirement is there, you approach your bank, they give you immediately. Then, that's what I have given. Banks provide timely assistance to business by providing funds, means they give you capital, that is money, as and when needed by it. Means whenever your company requires, they provide you the capital for short term and medium term. They don't provide generally long term loans. You know, short term means within less than 1 year and medium term means up to 5 years. So when you take loan Either if you take in short term duration, for short term purpose, you have to repay within a period of 1 year. If you take the loan as medium term finance, you will be given time from 1 year to 5 years to make your payments. So within 5 years time period, you have to complete the loan. The second advantage when you borrow money from bank is secrecy of business. This is very much important. Secrecy of business means what are your financial transactions, what is your total amount of capital, what are your profits, how many employees are working with you, what is your working capital, what is your turnover. So like this, so many details will be there. If you borrow money from debenture holders or you secure capital through equity shares from public, you cannot maintain secrecy. You have to disclose everything. You have to issue a prospectus and open public advertisement. Unless you inform about the company to the people, they are not convinced to provide you capital. You have to give everything. You cannot hide anything from the people, because if you hide, they may not provide you capital. They seek full information. If they are convinced that yes, company's management is good, company's creditworthiness is good, then they provide you capital. So from the people you cannot hide any information. But with respect to banks, it is not like that. You have to furnish the details over here. You have to provide the details, because banks also will not give you loan without obtaining the information about the company. But they will maintain the secrecy. They don't disclose it to others. It is not in the public domain. But if you give a paper advertisement about your financial details, it becomes open. Everyone will come to know about your financial transactions and your financial capacity. But when you provide that information, like you provide your profit and loss account or balance sheet, some data to bank will not reveal it to others. That is the advantage we have got. Means our company secrets will remain with bank only. Bank is not going to disclose it to our competitors or to the society. So that is the second advantage we have got. Next, formalities such as issue of prospectus, underwriting. This already we have learnt. What is a prospectus? An invitation given to the people asking their subscription for the shares and debentures of a company. Means when we require capital, we were inviting them. Please come buy our shares, buy our debentures. You provide us the capital. So it is a document. We have discussed about various kinds of prospectus also. So underwriting means we need to take the help of the brokers, agents, who can help us to issuing of shares. So whenever you go for bank loans, you don't need these things. You need not issue a prospectus, because we are not going to the people. We are going to the bank. So simply take a application form, give it, approach a bank. So when you approach a bank for your medium term loans or short term loans, you don't require issue of prospectus. You need not go for the help of underwriters. Both are lengthy process, and you require some amount is to be spent. For underwriters you have to pay commission. So all such things are not required here. Next, loan from a bank is a flexible source. What do you mean by flexible source? What is flexibility? Which can be changed as per our convenience is called as flexible. Suppose say this marker, it is not flexible, because I cannot make it longer or I cannot make it shorter. It is rigid. Ghataye. Its thickness or length I cannot increase or decrease. Suppose you take a rubber band, you can stretch it. That means that you are increasing the length. So rubber band is a flexible thing. Means you can increase the size according to your requirement. Whereas a marker is not flexible, it is rigid. Got it? So rigid means which cannot be changed. Flexible means which can be changed according to our requirement, according to our convenience. Similarly, bank loan is flexible. In what way it is flexible? In terms of the volume of money. Suppose you have taken 10 lakhs loan. Next month again you wanted some extra money. Your expectation went wrong, or say your requirements have increased. There is some demand for more money. So simply you approach the bank and you request for increment of loan. Okay, say earlier you have taken 10 lakhs. Now you request the manager that, sir, 10 lakhs is not sufficient, please make the loan 15 lakhs. So like that, banker will extend the loan amount, will increase the loan volume according to the requirement of the company. That flexibility is not there with other sources. For example, you have issued shares worth 50 crores. Later, if you require extra money, like 100 crores you require, directly you cannot issue shares. For that purpose, again, you have to change your memorandum of association. You have to take prior permission from register of companies. It is a lengthy procedure. Then only you can go for issue of extra shares. But in case of bank loan, it is not like that. If you require extra money, so simply approach your banker. So if you have got repayment capacity, definitely the bank will provide you extra loan. Okay. Then the flexibility is not only in terms of loan amount is increased. That's what I have written. Loan from a bank is a flexible source of finance, as the loan amount can be increased. From 10 lakhs, you can make it to 15 lakhs. Already you have taken loan of 20 lakhs. You require further 10 lakhs. You can increase. So you go and request the banker. So banker, if he has got confidence that he will pay, okay, your financial transactions, your business activities are going on in a smooth manner, he will extend that loan. Okay. Even many times normal loans also nowadays banks are providing that. Next, time limit also. Okay, for example, one more advantage with banks is with respect to time. For example, say you have taken loan for 5 years, but within 3 years only you got money. So your income has increased. Now you want to repay it. So you can close the loan in advance. You need not wait for 5 years time. Though you have taken loan for 5 years time, just after 2 or 3 years your sales were good, your company's management was good, so you have earned a lot of money. Now you don't want to make the interest increased, so you don't want to make the payment towards interest, so you can close the loan in advance. That flexibility is also there with the bank. Then limitations, like you see, every source has got advantages as well as disadvantages. So bank finance is also has got certain limitations. The first disadvantage with bank loans is funds are generally available for short periods. Generally, commercial banks don't take risk by giving medium-term loans and say long-term loans. They put a condition that the loan is to be paid within 1 year in general. Okay, some banks may extend medium-term finance also, but in general, most of the commercial banks will provide loans as for short-term finance only. Means whatever the loan you have taken, you have to repay within a period of 1 year. But you know that in this competitive economic conditions, whatever the loan you have taken, sometimes it may be very difficult to repay within a period of 1 year, because business you have to run, you have to earn profits, you have to get income, and within 1 year you have to repay the loan. Means it may be a financial burden to the company, because generally in order to survive and expand your business and increase your profits, it may take more than 1 year time, but most of the times commercial banks will insist on repayment of loan within a period of 1 year. That is the first disadvantage. Next, banks make detailed investigation. This is very much dangerous. Generally, commercial banks don't provide loan with just going through the documents. Whatever the documents you submit, they don't believe. They go for detailed investigation, means they visit the company premises, they inquire about various reports, they interact with the directors of the company. Okay, they will see how far you are good and what is your credit worthiness, what is the guarantee that you are going to repay. They will inquire so many things. What is the product you are manufacturing, what was your past experience, every year how much profits you earn, what was your pre-history. Like that, even with your parents, if you visit any bank also, just go for some bank loan, generally the bankers will ask you the track record. Earlier, what are the loans you have taken, how much time you have taken to repay, what is your monthly salary. Like that, they ask hundreds of questions. Unless they are satisfied with your replies, they don't give you loan. That is what called as detailed investigation about our firm. Okay, banks make detailed investigation of the company's affairs and financial structure. What do you mean by financial structure? Means what is the total amount of capital of the company, through what sources we have secured, that means how many number of equity shares we have issued, how many number of debentures we have issued, what is our interest burden, what is our total capital. So because based on this structure only, banks will come to a conclusion. Banks can assess what is our financial capacity. So they go for detailed investigation. Somewhere, some point, if we are not up to the mark, they reject the loan. Next, it may also ask for security of assets and personal sureties. Means most of the times banks will ask for mortgage of assets. Girvi rakho bolte assets. Means we have to provide the documents of land, documents of machines or our property as a guarantee with the bank. Then only they will say that they will provide the loan, or they will ask for personal surety. Personal surety means the directors have to give a letter that in case if we fail to make the loan payment, you can seize our personal property, you can take from my salary, like that, or I am giving guarantee that I will make the payment. That is what called as personal surety. So the personal sureties of managing director or some directors may be required to obtain the loan. So that is a restriction, because sometimes it may become burden on us. Unfortunately, if company's affairs are not good and we have incurred losses, so the directors will lose their money, and if they don't make payment, the bank may file a case on you and you may be imprisoned. So that threat is also there. So we have to be very careful while taking the bank loan on personal guarantee. So these are the limitations of securing finance from commercial banks.